Do you feel like you always give, and you give out of love and out of passion and out of care and kindness? But at the same time, you feel frustrated and stressed and sometimes even resentful that you're not gaining anything from it. You're only really getting exhausted and drained, and you're not receiving what you hope for. You might have human giver syndrome. Hello, welcome to another episode of the Mindful Introvert Podcast. This podcast helps you to get inspiration to manifest a life in alignment with your true, confident, and intuitive being. I'm Jo from mindfulintrovert.com, an inner peace and abundance coach, and my purpose here is really to help you slow down, look inwards, and create a more peaceful life by learning to trust your intuition and exploring your spirituality at a soul level. Ready to be empowered? Let's get on with the episode. This is something that I've recently learned about. It's a concept that I've always really felt in myself, but just recently gave a name to it. Someone was just saying, oh yeah, that's human giver syndrome. Then I Googled and I found this whole thing, a bunch of symptoms and signs that you might have a human giver syndrome. So basically, let's just see some of these if these are yours. So you're always putting yourself last, and you put others' needs before your own. You regularly feel drained or exhausted and tired. You don't have time or really allocate that time to have that self-care practices, and you feel pressure to be a certain way, and sometimes you have trouble regulating your emotions. Hey there, mindful friend. Are you ready to kick up your joy levels and manifest the life you've been dreaming of? Get ready for the Manifesting Bliss Workshop, a one-day journey to unlock your inner joy, set powerful intentions, and make positive changes in every aspect of your life. Join us for a day of expert guidance, practical tools, and a supportive community. It's time to break free from the ordinary and step into the extraordinary. Reserve your spot now and let the bliss begin. Visit the show notes to get all the details. Don't miss out. Your journey to joy starts here. And you might even believe that it is your purpose in life to be a giver and to take care of others and to make their life comfortable and easy and successful. And you are just in the background, and you feel like you need to be able to balance everything, be healthy and have a proper diet and be good at work and take care of your family, take care of your partner, take care of everything except your own well-being. So, and maybe you have you're starting a relationship and you give right off the bat, or even if not off the bat, you're just a giver, you're a supporter, you're this caring nature that is always there to listen, to have, to give advice or to help with something. You always pick up the slack from someone else. Maybe you may even think that the way you do it is better, or that you feel like you want to do it so that other people don't have to spend that energy because you got this, you can do it. Yeah, you can do it, but at what expense, at the expense of your own mental health. So this is something that's really needs to be addressed, and it might be to do with some need for external validation, and not to say that you do this to get something out of it. A lot of times you do this unconditionally. You have that love and that nurture and that care without really expecting anything in return. But when you actually don't have anything in return and you're still getting drained and spending your time, your energy, sometimes your money, and then getting I don't know, deceived or cheated on or dismissed or ignored or whatever it might be, that can really take a toll on your mental health, because you'll get stressed, you'll get frustrated, you'll get resentful, you'll even shame and guilt yourself into believing that you're unworthy of more, that you give, and you never get anything back because you're unworthy. And this is not true. But our brain really tricks us into believing all of these things. Maybe you might even believe that, oh, what's the point of me just giving? But then you cannot stop giving, because this is your nature. And your nature is a caring nature. So it's really important to start to establish strong boundaries with yourself and honor them. Really honor them, because you need to have that ability to have that self-trust, knowing that you set those limits and those boundaries, and you are going to have them be respected, and you will respect them yourself. So it's really, really important to have that undisturbed time, have those moments just to yourself, where you recharge and you regain your ground, and you do some gratitude, and you just release some stress, and you practice saying no to things that you don't want. And I see this a lot especially now that the holidays are coming. It's really, really necessary for you to be able to just say, you know what, I need my time. I need my moment. I just need to figure this out on my own. And also put your own needs first for a change. At the same time, in order for you to be able to do this with integrity, you really need to be able to understand what you want and your desires, your passions, what makes you light up, because it's getting to know who you are, because you spend so long just being focused on other people that you forget your essence. You forget, if you're a mom or a dad, you forget that you are a person before you're a parent, and you lose that essence and that passion with yourself. And then obviously you're not going to be the best version that you can be to your kids, to your partner, and things fall apart and resentment builds because you really lose touch with yourself. So it's important to have that awareness and have that moment of introspection, that moment of self-care and relaxation, where you're just saying, I am worthy. Because that's what's bottom line of this whole thing is, you believe you're not worthy. And that's the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life. You were born worthy. So it's really important to accept that you were born worthy, start believing that, find ways to continue to believe that, and find ways to love yourself, because the more you love yourself, the better you will show up to the world and to those that you love. And the more boundaries you will have, with the sense that they will know when you're saying yes is because you mean, because you really want to say yes, and not because you're just saying yes to please them or because that's your kind nature. No, you're saying yes because that's what lights you up. It's what feeds your soul. It's what is important to you. So I think that is the biggest gift you can give to people. Okay. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas if you celebrate Christmas and you get a chance to be with your family and to enjoy being loved back. Accept that love back, because you don't have to just give without receiving. You can receive too. Okay. I love you, and I will see you in the next week. That is going to be an awesome episode. The last one of this season, the last one of this year. So I'll see you there.
If you are fully committed to your growth, I invite you to book a free inner peace assessment call with me, where we create an action plan to manifest a life worth living with more inner peace and self-love. And for more inspiring content, follow me on Instagram at Coach Joanna Calado and subscribe to my YouTube channel at The Intuitive Being. I will leave everything in the show notes so that you do not miss a thing. I'll see you in the next episode, and until then, slow down and trust yourself. Bye.